Hey, fifth grade violin and viola players. So we've just got our instrument out of the case, okay? The next thing I want you to do is to get the case out of the way. It's annoying when it's where your feet are. Kids like to use it for a footstool. That's not a good thing. So let's go ahead and close that. You don't have to zip it or latch it up, but just pull it shut and then slide it over to the right side of your chair, which would be that side if you're looking at me, right? So just set it there on the right side so it's out of the way. Now, I had to get this instrument out, and I said to put it on your left knee, and you see that I'm holding with my left hand either on the neck, or I can kind of slide it down to the body of the instrument. We call this the bout or the shoulder. So I'm holding it right there nice and secure. This is actually kind of the middle way to hold your instrument, the position. I call this ready position. So I'm not playing yet, but I'm just in a ready position. There's one before that. When we're just sitting in class maybe and you're listening to some instructions or some other instruments are playing, you can also hold the instrument like this. And I call that rest position. I think your book calls it guitar position because it's kind of like a guitar. Either way, and you'll notice that to do that, I've got the back side of my instrument that's sort of flat against my tummy. All right, I'm just going to set it right there. You can let it rest down on your leg a little bit. My left hand still stays in that same place, and my right hand can just sort of wrap around. All right, so it's not going to hurt anything if it's laying over, the chin rests a little bit there, and I can even hold it there. So I've got it secure with my right hand or with my left hand. And sometimes we'll play pizzicato this way just for fun too. So this is rest position. Now going back up to ready position, I'm just going to take it and set on my left knee. My left hand's holding nice and secure on that shoulder of the instrument, all right? Sometimes people get on the wrong side of the neck and they go over here. So they're on the inside part of their body. That feels awkward to me. It's sort of weird, and that's not going to work okay when we put the instrument up on our shoulder. So make sure you're on the outside, or as I'm looking at, that's the left side of my instrument, that shoulder. Okay? Rest position, ready position. Now we got to get to playing position. This can be a little tricky the first couple times, so follow along with me step by step. The first thing I like to do is lift it up off my knee and just put your arm straight out in front of you. So I've got the instrument in front of me, sort of above my left leg, just like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing counterclockwise, which is going to be the bottom moving towards the right, 180 degrees until it's upside down like this. Okay? You can't go the other way. Some people try to do this, it doesn't work. So make sure you go counterclockwise, upside down. Now I've got that shoulder rest that we put on that's staring at me. Take your right hand for a second and just tap that left shoulder blade right here, kind of the front part of my shoulder. That's our landing strip, I like to call it. That's where that shoulder rest is going to land, all right? Then I'm going to bring it into me, and you can use your right hand to guide. Find that landing strip right there. Now notice, I'm still looking straight ahead. My chin is not on the instrument yet, but I've got that instrument on my landing strip, nice and secure, okay? From there, by the way, make sure your shoulders aren't way up like this. Keep them relaxed, drop them all the way down. From there, then I take my chin and I'm going to turn just a little bit to the left and I'm going to let it tuck down right on that chin rest, just like that. My left hand is still on that shoulder. It never moved from where it was, okay? If this is in a good, comfortable place, I've got my shoulder rest adjusted correctly and everything, I then should be able to let go and the instrument stays right there. I'm not tense at all, but it sits there nice and secure, nice and safe. And then my left hand's going to be free eventually to go on the strings and play actual notes. All right? So, also make sure that that instrument should be pointed straight out, even with the floor or parallel. It's not pointed down, not pointed up, but just straight out like that. And there is my playing position, and then I'm going to be ready to start playing some pizzicato notes. All right? Take it back down to ready position. Go ahead and maybe practice going up to that 4 or 5 times. Just make sure it's really comfortable. See if you can hold that for, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds. Sing a song while you're there. Go back down to ready position. All right, good job.